From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head.
It was on this date last month that we were devastated by a category 4 or more hurricane. Hurricane Beryl, the monster. We as a people, we know for a fact it was only a test. We must be thankful to God for sparing our lives, and that is one of the most important things that we can take away from that hurricane. A hurricane so devastating, but with little death, and we ought to be thankful for that. Let's update on some of the progress from then till now. This was what we saw throughout Carriacou as we drove by, when we were able to drive, and walked minutes after the passage of Hurricane Beryl. Another thing I am very, very thankful for is the fact that I can walk into a restaurant. So currently I am at the Lorena Drug Center. I was able to order my lunch and come and collect it. Post Beryl, a few days after Beryl, there were nowhere we could have gotten something to eat. We were leaving on mornings and return on evenings without eating anything throughout the day, and that's something I'm really thankful for, being able to get something to eat, to buy something to eat during the day. Yeah, so we are privileged to be able to walk into the restaurant, Lorena Drug Center, and other restaurants to buy something to eat. As well, we're able to walk the streets of Hillsborough freely. Just post Beryl, a few days after Beryl, we weren't able to walk the streets like this. There were so many galvanized boards, lumber, everything in the road. So now the streets are clean. We can walk, we can drive, we can do everything we have to do in the streets of Hillsborough. Another thing I can do as well is to walk into supermarkets. Yeah, hello. Peppy! Peppy and the guys and them, they're here chilling. Yeah, so as I was saying, another thing I'm able to do, or we are able to do, is to walk into a supermarket. Sherry. Afternoon. Yeah, we are able to walk into supermarkets to purchase our supplies, to purchase our goods, to purchase water. That was a privilege or opportunity we weren't afforded following Hurricane Beryl, because supermarkets, some of them were destroyed or are destroyed, but there are some others we're able to walk in freely. I am currently at Artistry. I know that Alexis Food Store is open. Richie in Haverville is open. Hi Miss Dana. And other supermarkets are open. So this is another thing that we can do right here in Carriacou. Another privilege I want to speak about is being able to lock into Vibes 101.3. Of course, after the hurricane, we weren't able to get any radio station here on the island, and now we can tune into Vibes 101.3. Big up your host of Kim the King. Yeah, niceness. Getting access to public transportation, that is another thing that we can do. A few days after Beryl, we weren't able to gain access to public transportation. As a matter of fact, there weren't the roads weren't cleared so that they were able to travel. So we are thankful for that as well. A few days after Hurricane Beryl, when packages were sent to Carriacou, we had to go on the port and wait there for it, because they were going to put your package right there. There were times when people said that the package came up and they did not receive it, but now of course Osprey office is open, so we can collect our packages from Osprey. Tyrrell Bay office as well, we can get your packages from Tyrrell Bay. Well, the bank is already closed for the day, but that is something that we are fortunate to have at this moment as well. Access to our monies. The Co-op Bank is open, Republic Bank is not as yet open, but that is something we are thankful for, being able to go volunteers that are here. They're repairing the admin building in Hillsborough. So if you want to do business with the government now, you have to go down to the resource center. Even the distribution points, there is a distribution point right here at the tourism office in Hillsborough, and there are other distribution points throughout the island as well. Linky, our tour guide. Hello, Linky. And we want to say special thanks to Samaritan Purse for everything they have been doing to assist us right here in Carriacou and Pichimatney. So they set up the salt plants throughout the island, so persons can gain access to water, and something we are very, very thankful for. They also gave for tarpaulins, batteries, flashlights, and many other things. We're thankful to Samaritan Purse. We want to say thank you to Grand Lake, Lucy Lake, and all the lakes that are here, TNT, for restoring electricity. It is not completely throughout the islands, but on several places you would drive through, like right here in the town of Hillsborough. They already run lines, erected poles first of all, because most of the poles fell, so you erect poles, run lines, and there are some areas now with electricity. So earlier I mentioned being able to drive the streets of Hillsborough. So we want to thank everyone who contributed to the clearing of the streets, not only in Hillsborough but the countryside as well. Very clean now, isn't it? So we came from not being able to access gasoline, well, fuel, gasoline and diesel, to now look at that. There are only 2 vehicles in the line. So from not being able to access 2 lines as long as right around Hillsborough, people filled here with gas bottles. So now we're able to freely access gasoline, and we are grateful for that. Things are happening, and we are very, very thankful. 1 month. Yeah, can see people hustling and bustling in town again. It wasn't something that you was able to see just after hurricane. The town was so empty. Look at that now. Things are getting back. Things are getting back bit by bit. As they say, second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, and month by month. It is month number 1. Following the passage of Beryl, 1 week later, outside looked so burnt, and we thought, okay, well, it doesn't seem like Carriacou can ever get green again. Look at the greenery. That is something that we must give thanks for. Yeah. Bit by bit. Yeah. We'll be there. As many from mainland been saying, if we've been through Ivan and we recovered, and my friend from Jamaica been saying we've been through Maria and we bounced back. What make you think that Carriacou will not? Yeah, look at how green outside is. Following the days after, outside was so brown, everything was so burnt. Outside is green once more. Currently we are in the village of Windward, and Windward is able to get this close for its boats building. This boats, days after burial. Cross the road, because I was told in Windward the sea crossed the road. Yeah? The sea was so high that it crossed the road, and the boats as well came up in the road. So it's something that we have to be thankful for as well. Now we are able to drive across in the village of Windward. Some of the boats still here. Yeah, but it's a lot better than it was days after Hurricane Beryl. And out there I am seeing Paradox. That's the boat, that Jason's boat that took us from Windward to Pichimatney prior to Hurricane Beryl. He sustained some damages as well, but it seems as though they're getting repaired. So soon, and very soon, we can chatter, or Paradox will be making regular trips to Pitchmartnik. In case persons are trying to get to Pitchmartnik now, they'll have to use the Osprey tender Mondays to Fridays. Hello, Pitchmartnik. We are now able to access Nawassa water. So every Nawassa customer, you should be able to have water in your lines now. Besides that, this truck is going around to distribute water, and if you have your own truck, then you can come collect your water at the Nawassa plant here in Seaview. Telecommunications, Flow and Digicel are partially up in Carriacou. Family members in the diaspora are now able to travel home to assist or evacuate their loved ones.
So we blew up. We did a little wee video about here already, showing you all the blues, what is toppling. Listen man, we just want to be thankful for all what has been provided to Carriacou and Pitchmartnik, the Grenadines so far. First and foremost, the government of Grenada. Yeah, without you guys, you know, I know all you getting a lot of whip and a lot of lash. All you will get that, but all you doing great so far. Samaritan Purse. Listen, we would continue. I, Neil VC Madison Arena, Mills, Explore Carriacou and Pitchmartnik, and Carriacou and Pitchmartnik will continue to say hats off to you guys for being here rapido and for giving out tarpaulins, all the necessities that we have in Northern Ireland. Samaritan Purse, the government of Grenada, well, in care of NADMA. NADMA getting some beating, but the background. But folks, we are thankful and we'll be ever grateful for your support. And you see all the blues, everything blue now. Is it like blue? Oh, it's green. Yeah, tarpaulin. Let it continue. And another thing to pay attention to, folks in Carriacou, the folks coming back and cleaning up. This is a temporary dump site for galvanized metals and some woods. Yeah, you could bring them here. For now, that is just below Hillsborough Government School, across from Sky's construction shed. Yeah, so you could dump here. You could also dump, I know for sure, you could dump in Hillsborough playing field with permission. Don't just go and dump anything there, and don't go and throw no child in them thing. Alright.
You're spoiling my video!
Hillsborough government, Hillsborough recreation grounds is another dump site. Look at the dump site. Here you could dump household garbage and they'll deal with mix up. And before, and Abbeville recreation grounds is 1, 2, and Hillsborough recreation ground. So take note, it could be more, but that's all. Yeah, thanks to everybody that has been coming in to assist us. You could see the Guyanese flag being flown on the Hillsborough Secondary School, and there is a pile of lumber there. I think it's mine. If all you want, all you get to me, and I'll tell you how to get it from Guyana.
Oh, so that where they staying?
Yeah, they some of them is staying here. Yeah, and all the regional. I see T and Tech came up on Monday. This morning, all the trucks came up. Loads of trucks came up. Yeah.
Look at lumber. Lumber, and there the Guyanese. Wonderful.
That is not ordinary lumber, eh? That is blue mahogany.
Wow.
Whoa. Solid.
Solid lumber.
Some is blue mahogany, some is green art. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you, guys. So, following the passage of Hurricane Beryl, firstly, we weren't able to get transportations to come to Carriacou, ferries to come to Carriacou, and then following that, there was a restriction on travel. So now it is open, and you can just buy a ticket and travel up to Carriacou and Pitchmartnik. I think that you can do as well. This is Port Authority. You can go right in there to clear your barrels. So barrels are when coming to Carriacou, and you can get your barrels now. And I think this is the last one I'll do as a matter of update. No, I'm going to eat some jacks, by. Now basically fry some jacks again. I'm tired with the sardine, the tuna, the corned beef, and the everything.
Thanks for trialing
Jacks.
and Talboy.
Thanks for trialing and Talboy.
But Talboy and they were trialing keeping the food. She and Chris and Troy and Julius and the team.
Alright.
Yeah, Talboy have a nice team. I tell you, when I hear the shell and then the petrol station, me I jump in. I say, man, really going to have. Next thing, I mean, was calling me. If I ain't see trialing at Jackson Town. I said, no. But these days are busy and you do online. Next thing I see this shell passing with Dave them. I leave the gas pumping and I'm gone. Roads.
And we're basically doing roads. This is where we end the video. To say 1 month after Beryl, we're having Jacks for dinner.
Jacks and fried breadfruit, but no breadfruit then.
We're having Jacks
And
for
fried breadfruit.
yeah. Oh, the breadfruit is here.